Good morning. Today we discuss about predictive analysis. By the word predictive, it says something we are going to predict. What? In real world scenario, let's say the planets. If you go with in the astronomy world, there are two branches. The way they predict the horoscope. One based on sun, and the other based on moon. Actually, in typical with regard to if we consider in India, the horoscope prediction based on sun, predominantly on the northern side of India and the southern side of India, they predict the horoscope based on moon. Okay. Why I am suggesting this? The prediction involves with a particular person, particular item to know about what if the futuristic event may happen. Here we have two things in the production. We immediately we will thought about then what about the forecast, right? The prediction and forecast seems to be similar, but it vary in some concepts. You can see the prediction is the act of declaring or indicating something in advance. Why we predict it? In our today's world, we should have planned everything we need to plan, right? Let's say if you are in the US, right? You can't travel without plan. The first and predominant one, you need to understand the the weather, whether it is okay for you to travel from a destination A to B, whether it is snowing or windy or rainy or sunny. You need to plan accordingly based on your the weather forecasting. The weather forecasting, what it does, based on the past previous experience, they record this as a record, and from then they predict that this would be the weather would be sunny, rainy, or windy, like that. So it's involved with a large populations. Predictions it involved on a specific items or things. We predict how it can be in future. So that's about that the prediction. Let me come straight to that. What are the factors that decide the prediction? We do have four kinds of data. One which is descriptive. We know that with the descriptive, what we can know is what happened, and diagnosis, why did it happen, and predictive, what will happen. So we can see across the data and the analysis and the human input, decision and the actions, right? So without data across these four categories, we cannot decide what would be our actions. If we say with the human input with predictive model, it is very less as compared with descriptive and diagnosis. Respective other analysis, which take a little bit head than the diagnosis and descriptive, depths of action will be the same. And perspective is the next advance of predictive. What should be the best to be happen? So today's topic is on predictive. So we can stop it from here. And as I said, the predictive is involved, right? You need a data and you are doing a report analysis and you are monitoring and predictive analysis. As I said, right, we know that what happened, why that happened, and what is happening now. That is the monitoring. So for predictive, you need to know what is the current situation so that you can able to guess or you can able to identify what will be the future, right? So that is called a predictive thing actually. Known unknowns. This is the kind of a table that I put it. Why I'm putting yes, you know about it, right? For predictive, as I said, we need to know the current, so that we can be able to predict the future events. For that, known is very much needed. So, with knowing the data, with available data, we can estimate or we can identify what will be the event in future. So, to calculate or to predict the unknown values, we need to have the known facts. So, in terminology, the dependent and independent variable, due to the dependent variable, you can able to identify the unknown values. So, we again classify into two category each of them as analysis of past, right? The descriptive and diagnostics are a part of analysis of the past, and predictive is nothing but analysis of future. Predictive is nothing but what happening now and what will happen in future. This predictive and prospective are a part of analysis of future. So that's why the predictive analysis is very important for us. And you can see, right, as I said, the using the known value, you can able to deduct the unknown value by using this uh, regression actually. The line of regression, right? You can see y equal to mx plus c, that is slope. And you can see the data points above the line and the below line. And you can see there is a linear rhythm or linear pattern which happened from starting from the initial point to till the top of this graph actually. So okay, now we can directly jump into the predictive model. What is it about? What's about? Let's say we will take an example. So we can take an example, a predictive model based on the rental count. And the rental count may be car or maybe bike, whatever may be. Okay. And rental model, what are the parameters that we say that we took here? That is very important. The parameter are nothing but the features that we are taking. What the rental count, in what criteria the rental count is increased or decreased with the specific month or a day, or it is a weekdays, or it is with the snow, or if it is holiday. Again, as I said, we need to know the current data. Using that current data, we are predicting the future data. We again having a data, the split our data into two sets. One with this trained data. Here we are taking the data which is less than 2015, means you can take as much of data, the historical data up to 2015, and you are taking the test data as 2015. Now, as I said, we need to predict the event of the year 2015 with the features on the month, day, weekdays, snow, or holiday with the true set of data actually. You can see on the year 2014, the month 1, the January, days 20, 20th day, the rental count is about 445, and that falls under weekday 2 and holiday 1. You can see that is the train model, and 2014 also you can see the data. And 2015, it has some data that we represented across the futures. And you can see the predict count with regard to the particular prediction model of the month one and the day one and the week factor 7th, and it is snow and it is a holiday, and you can see the rental count is 6457059, and this is the prediction that we got for the year 2015. That is nothing but using the trained data with the test data, we can able to predict the rental count is higher, and which allowing or which with the futures of the holiday, the weekday, or the factors that results the rental count is higher. So we predicted with the train and test data. And here, how we did it, this is a algorithm, linear algorithm, which is used here. We split the data before 2015 as a training data and input the training data in the linear model algorithm, and then test the accuracy with your test data, which is 2015, and you can able to predict the score. So this is the model, linear model. We are along with the future, we predict with the test data, and you can see, right, we are inputting the trained data with supplying as an input to linear model, and with that model we are testing with the test data 2015, and we predict the value and predict the test count with these allowing these parameter features: weekdays, snow, holiday, month, day, and month. These are the features. So using that we can easily predict the value. So the goal of this article is to predict the unknown using the known values with a linear model algorithm. And let we go in the code for a while. Let me go through this. So what we are using this code is this with R. We are just read the table and the column names, and we can visualize the data and visualize the data at the high level, the stats, and then we are the factor we are including the my data as your factor, and also we are the snow has one factor and weekday has one factor. These three things that, and also we split the data which is less than 2015 as train data and test data equal to 2015, and then what we are supposed to do is we will plot a chart over here with all these factors on the data set, and then we predict the model with the test data given as the input. Already we are giving the model, we are giving a trained data along with these features and get this model. And we are predicting our test data, which is equal to 2015 with the model, which is less than equal to 2015, and predict that and get the rental count. So this how we used to do that, and you can see these are the parameters, and this is the way we predict it actually. When you are supplying for the future with predict this model with month one, day one, and week factor equals 7 and the snow factor, this gives you a score at the rental count of 64850, means it is a good count and our prediction model is correct. And this is a predictive analysis. We need to define the project, data collect, data analysis, statistics, modeling, and deployment. And this is the way we can predict the rental count for any particular day, particular month, with the features of whether it is snowing or whether it's a holiday, whether it's a weekday. So that gives a result for us. I hope this is a nice article I'll be sharing here. So I documented about everything, and this is given a great idea of what predictive analysis using the linear model for rental business. Thank you.